Alrighty. So I came straight home from work. I haven't watched this. I've made sure to avoid anything regarding this as best as possible. This is just me recording my live reaction to the global announcement for SUPERVIVE. So let's hear what Joe has to say.
Joe here on behalf of the entire team at Theorycraft Games. And
Hi, Joe.
today, I'm excited to announce that next week, on July 24th, we'll be launching the 1.0 release of SUPERVIVE on Steam.
Good. Wukong, all right. Wukong looks pretty good. There's Eva. Got to get Eva in there.
Everyone on the team is super excited because the
That
1.0
cinematic
release
view
is a top-to-bottom overhaul of the game with a ton of polish, new content, and new features, including a brand new foundational system called the Armory that we think will fundamentally change how you play SUPERVIVE. At open beta, SUPERVIVE had a solid core of expressive lethal combat built on top of a dynamic movement sandbox. And the response to that from all of you was incredibly positive. But over time, that wasn't enough to keep enough of you engaged for the long term. Listening to your feedback, we knew we couldn't just make incremental improvements. We had to be willing to make bold changes to improve the game.
Fair.
We knew we needed to provide more depth and replayability, more variety in how you play.
Changing the angles. I like that.
Armory. A whole new layer of progression, collection, and playstyle customization built around the core of SUPERVIVE's Hunters and Combat Sandbox.
The Tiger Bear. What do we
In
got?
SUPERVIVE 1.0, you'll earn a new resource called Prisma. You'll get Prisma for killing players and taking objectives.
So, like, shards, I guess. So, essentially shards, but new shards, it seems like.
And how you place in the match
can
really boost or hinder your Prisma gains. You'll spend Prisma to collect items and build out your armor, leveling them up over the course of the season. And you'll use your armory in-game to dominate the lobby. Of course, there's no pay for power here. All armory unlocks will be earned just by playing the game.
Okay, so not what I expected. I was like, oh, okay, so just essentially an upgrade to shard upgrades, but no. So it takes that. The more you play, the better things you get, it looks like. So the better relics, it looks like. Relics. Better perks, and so more games, more shards, better things that you could unlock, and it's like, it's a possibility. So it kind of goes into like the hunter's journey, where a lot of people like criticize how that was, but it's expounding upon that in a very positive way that enforces playing more, which I really like. And the only thing I can really see about it is that it is going to, you have to make sure that you keep separated, like, the experience gap between players. Like, it's harder for you to play, like, so say you've been playing a lot and you want to get your friends in. Your friends aren't going to get nearly as good of gear as you are, like, from some random drops as you can get. At least that's my thought process, just from hearing that alone. Let's keep going.
Armory gives us the opportunity to finally offer more depth in itemization and playstyles. Take Ghost as an example. In the Armory world, you'll be able to run Ghost as a short-range SMG-style skirmisher, or build him as an ability-spamming, laser-focused mage. If you're a Kingpin main, stack CDR to become a utility support with high uptime lockdown, or invest in your primary weapon to hunt enemies down with high damage, long range.
This is what I was asking for. I have said this in the podcast on High Vibe so many times of like adding customization into the game. And one of the things that I theorized was with abilities, having it so that you had the theoretical level 5. This is so much better. Oh my God. Because now it's not just like luck. It's you are truly able to just do what you want. Oh, that is so cool.
Slug shots. For those of you who asked for more ways to play during open beta, the Armory is our answer. Now you'll have the freedom to explore, experiment, and play.
God, this is gonna be so hard to cast.
Ways. And the Armory isn't the only new thing coming with 1.0.
I'm gonna have to learn.
Redesign the map to create more positional strategy. We've
Train!
added vehicles for some traversal spice.
Boats!
We've completely revamped the client. We've made changes aimed at the solo
Wait.
player spice. We've completely...
Hold on. Wukong? I was hoping that I could see it if there's another hunter.
revamped the client. We've made changes aimed at the solo player experience and fully updated the new player onboarding experience.
All right,
We've
Joe,
added
I'm on
even
board.
more skins to the battle pass and a ton of new cosmetics to the store.
Oh.
And in the month following 1.0 launch,
Damn, that's
we'll
a
be
beautiful
releasing
skin already.
3 new hunters on top of the 5 that have been added to the
Wukong?
roster since
And
open
2
beta.
more?
At
Wait!
the same on top of the 5 that have been added.
Alright, this one looks like they got giant fists. So, kind of like a Vi. But, like, maybe more like martial arts. We got Wukong, and then we got a mage. Ooh,
added
interesting.
to the roster since open beta. At the same time as launching 1.0, we're also thrilled to be launching SUPERVIVE in China for the first time.
Yes.
We're super excited to welcome
10
our
million
players in China.
signups. 10
Can't
million.
wait to see you in game. We are so appreciative for all of the feedback and passion you showed during open beta. As a company, we've always believed we're dead by default, that we have to earn our right to exist
Yeah, fair.
by making a game that is worthy of your time.
That's
For
fair.
those of you who've been with us every step of the way over the last few years, to say that we're grateful doesn't do it justice. We can never thank you enough for your love and support for SUPERVIVE.
We
It
love
means
SUPERVIVE.
more to us than I can say. If you played a lot or a little, we've got some exclusive rewards for you. And for those of you coming
Joe.
back after trying us at open beta,
Cyrus.
we'd love to welcome
Nice.
you in with special launch day bonuses, including 2 free hunters, cosmetics, a celebratory wisp, and an epic ghost skin. But most
Hey.
importantly, we think we've addressed many of the pain points.
I think so.
you
I
shared.
like a lot of the
This
things.
is a brand new SUPERVIVE, and we can't wait for you to experience.
Obviously, it's
So
hard
if
to
you're a
tell
veteran
just from a
diver
teaser.
or a brand new player, come celebrate the
But
1.0 release of
I'm
SUPERVIVE with
excited.
us.
I'm
Next
on
week,
board.
July 24th on Steam. We'll see you on the breach.
See you there. All right, I'm excited about that. This definitely has gotten my attention. I'm really hyped about this. So, obviously, I've given some thoughts. I think it does a good job with adding customization to the game. This is something I've been asking for a while on something that that can help build up the game. Armory does seem that it solves a lot of problems. I know I've heard a lot of good things from people who have already done the playtests before. I avoided a lot of that. I had the opportunity to sign up. I chose not to because I wanted to commit myself into casting. I wanted to keep casting without having to worry about how that would impact the cast that I did. But God, I'm going to have to really study a lot here. It makes me really excited about the future. And it's been a while since I can say I'm genuinely excited about something, but like not just, I don't know how to describe it. I've had a lot of things where it's like I've been excited about something, but I always had that sense of dread, that sense of dread, like something bad's going to happen, and sadly it has. And like when I have that, when I'm excited about something, I feel like something's tugging in the back of me, like, this is probably not going to work out. I haven't had that with SUPERVIVE. Like, I know a lot of people have, but I haven't. I've been on board. I am ready. I'm ready for 1.0. I'll see you all there. I'll see you there. Goodbye.